The
FJORD shipyard was born in Norway in the 50s, but since 2007 it has been part of the Hansa yacht, which has revolutionized the range of avant-garde products, such as the FJORD 44. This is one of the boats that gave rise to a new yacht model, based on innovative but simple appealing external lines, on a practical deck to use and a very spacious below-deck space. Come on board with us because it's worth it to see. Then we will take it out for a trial. The hull raises its walls and protects your guests wherever they are, even here at the bow. There are no exposed points and the only openings are aft towards the swimming platform, but they are closed by gates. If you lie down to sunbathe and the boat rolls, there is no danger of slipping into the water. They should find a solution to make it usable even in navigation, but without contaminating the style of this boat with large structures. In the cockpit, there is a 5-seater sofa with movable backrests that can extend the sunbathing area, and then 2 revolving sofas that can face either towards the tables or forward. It's an open boat, but it's safe everywhere, thanks to this handrail that goes all the way to the pilot station and below it. They have hidden lighting. Too bad it's not nighttime. The pilot area and the area dedicated to the kitchen are sheltered with a T-top, with supports only in the centre of the structure with an awning that is extendable towards the stern. It's a nice boat for your friends too. There are 3 seats in the pilot area and there could be a 4th one. They tried to clean the shapes and the anchor is hidden like this. I don't understand the shape of this bracket. Here you have to put the fenders, which are round. They should have made it round. Oh no. They are right. I like this solution of the retractable ladder, which does not clutter, but helps get off the dock easily. Let's go downstairs, where you will be pleasantly surprised. A perfect layout for a couple. It has a space comparable to that of a master cabin on a 20-metre yacht. Drawers, wardrobe, storage units, vanity or bar. All the furniture has containment edges. The bathroom also has the place for accessories. Under the cockpit, there are 2 single berths, for example for children.
Questo FJORD 44 abbiamo a disposizione 2 motori diesel.
On this FJORD 44 we have 2 Volvo Penta D6 diesel engines. They are 5,500 cubic centimetre units. They are equipped with turbocharger and supercharger and common rail injection. On this model they are 435 horsepower, the maximum available. But if you want, you can have less powerful 370 horsepower engines instead.
Lo scafo è lungo 12 metri, cioè 1,5 metri in meno della lunghezza fuori.
The hull is 12 meters long, that is 1.5 meters less than the overall length. And have you noticed? It has a vertical stem. This allows you to increase the length of the waterline and, in fact, to have a better finesse ratio. And we know that the longer and narrower a boat is, the more efficient it is.
A completamento dell'efficienza hanno installato le propulsioni IPS e ho prima guardato in
To increase the efficiency even more, they have installed IPS propulsion, and I first looked in the engine room and saw that they mounted the engines a little towards the bow, and the propellers instead very close to the transom. In between them, a long shaft. If they chose this solution, it is probably because they have done a lot of testing and found it to be the best condition for this boat.
E adesso
And now, let's see if they have succeeded. Immediately entering into planing, we are at 11 knots. Today we will sail on short, steep waves. Do you see the foamy ridges? They are raised by the wind. Even that is quite strong.
Adesso andando contromare preferisco abbassare un po' la prua.
Now, going against the sea, I prefer to lower the bow a little. In this way, with that stem so sharp, I can cut the waves well.
E poi se tengo
And then, if I hold down the flaps, I can reduce the pitch of the boat.
stiamo consumando circa 4 litri per miglio a una velocità.
We are consuming about 4 litres per mile at a speed of 16 knots, a rather low cruising speed, maybe not the most efficient. Let's have some gas.
A 20 nodi si stende.
At 20 knots, it speeds better on the water, and in fact, the consumption is still 4 litres per mile, but the speed has gone up.
Nonostante le condizioni del
Despite the condition of the sea and the wind, we don't get splashed here on the deck, not even at the stern.
ho controllato sedili, prendisole, tutto asciutto.
I checked the seats, the sun deck, all dry. The guests can enjoy the navigation even on windy days like this.
Hanno fatto in modo che l'angolo di incidenza di questo
They have made sure that the angle of incidence on this hull allows the bow to always stay out of the water. Yes, because this type of stern, so vertical, should not play any part in giving direction to the boat. I have to give the direction with the wheel.
Adesso siamo più lontani dalla costa di San.
Now we are further away from the coast of San Remo. Here we take on more wind because we are exposed, and the waves are even higher.
Siamo a 25 nodi e il consumo
We are at 25 knots and our consumption has dropped, 3.8 litres per mile. Yet I have the flaps down. In practice, the faster this boat goes, the better, and its consumption is lower.
al comando di questo FJORD 44 ho la sensazione di poter fare quello che voglio.
In command of this FJORD 44, I have the feeling of being able to do what I want, because it responds reactively to all the controls, to the gas, to the wheel, and to the correction of the trim. Now we have the sea on the stern. I removed the flaps, even if not completely, and I pushed the gas.
Stiamo navigando alla velocità di crociera di 30.
We are cruising at a speed of 35 knots, and if I remove the flaps completely, well, it's clear, it pitches, but it is soft. Do you hear it?
Abbiamo raggiunto una velocità
We have reached a maximum speed of 39 knots in these conditions.
Credo che il successo di questa barca possa dipendere da
I think that the success of this boat may depend on several factors. It has a very low centre of gravity. It sails well on rough seas, in an almost gentle way. It has a reduced wind friction and it manoeuvres very well. And then has a comfortable deck, for many guests and a cabin perfect for a couple, but also suitable for a family. In short, what more would you want from a yacht?